This is a journey into sound. This is a journey into sound.
All right, welcome to Let's Go to the Movies, DC Movie Talk. I'm Mark Laser One, and thanks for tuning in. Anyway, getting started right from the jump. Hey, good news, everybody. Shazam done started shooting and or filming. Don't want y'all to take that the wrong way. They started filming, and its code name is Franklin. Don't know why, it just is. I don't know, Franklin. Anyway, they started shooting, and I can't wait for this movie. Can't wait to see this movie. Rumor has it, wasn't that a song? They saying that Superman's supposed to be in Shazam. I don't know how I feel about that. We have to wait and see. It'd be nice for it to be a complete standalone, but I wouldn't be mad or upset or anything if Super was in it. Maybe for a scene or two, but yeah, they saying that he's supposed to be in it. We don't know. We have to wait and see. Also hearing that pretty soon they'll be making an announcement on the Nightwing. They supposed to be making an announcement on that particular movie, Nightwing. So we waiting on that to get some real information on when the Nightwing movie is supposed to be. And I know a lot of people waiting on that. Waiting on some information on that. What am I looking at right here? Ooh. June 22nd, 1979. There's a movie called Nightwing. A colony of vampire bats terrorize a small Indian community in New Mexico. Okay, I might want to check that out. I'm gonna check that out too, man, for real. Oh, wow. But that's not the Nightwing we was talking about. Okay, moving on, getting back to Flashpoint again. People still thinking about Flashpoint being a big reboot. I'm not really sure if we actually gonna get a big reboot with Flashpoint. I feel like Flashpoint is just gonna deal with just Flash. I could be wrong. But I feel like that it's not gonna be that big event that everybody think that it's going to be. But like I said, I could be wrong. That's just my personal opinion. Also, there's a new poster from the Justice League that they just recently released movie posters. with Flash, Aquaman, and Cyborg. Each one with their own individual poster. And looks kind of cool. You know, to check it out. I'm trying to see if it's actually like the real thing, or is like some fan did it and trying to make it seem like it's a real thing. That happens a lot. But either way, each one of them seem to be pretty cool. They said it got more craziness from some crazy fans that still want to see the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League. And I don't know. If people keep this up, they might get something. Just for the heck of it. But I think it's just a lot of just individual craziness, man. Cause I mean, how much different could his cut be? Looking at Justice League again, Rotten Tomato gave it a 40 out of 100, but yet IMDb gave it a 7 out of 10. Okay, now going by the same metric system, a 7 out of 10 seems like a 70 to me. So somewhere there's a disconnect. Let me see something. I don't know why I'm looking up Justice League right now. I was just talking about the posters. Oh, let's see. And this is the big disconnect. And see, this has been the problem with why I don't trust critics. See, because right here they got Justice League at 40%, but yet the audience got it at 77%. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? That's a big gap right there. But that gap is big with all of the DC movies except for Wonder Woman. So somewhere there's some BS going on. And I think the BS is on the critic side. Anyway, moving on. Somebody, I ain't gonna say no names, but somebody asked the question, if you was a director, would you direct the Man of Steel 2 movie? Or the sequel to Man of Steel? Personally, I don't see what the issue is, because I'm like, shoot, I would. I said, shoot, yeah, I'll do it. No, I'll do it. I said, yeah, baby. I would do it. I have my own idea for Man of Steel 2 anyway. Or what I would do. But yeah, I would do it. I wonder how many of you would do it if you was a big time director. So hey, let's hear from you in the comments. Let me know who would and who wouldn't want to direct Man of Steel 2. Moving on to Wonder Woman 2. She'll be filming in the UK this summer. The time frame, that's what a lot of people really don't know. You know, you got some people saying it's going to be in World War II. Some people saying it's going to be in the 80s. Some people saying it's going to be during the Cold War. Me, personally, I like World War II. I feel like there's little bit more that you could play around with than you could in the 80s, and definitely more than you could during the Cold War. Because I don't want it to turn into a spy thriller, you know. Because if it does, then everybody gonna start comparing it to Captain America. They're already comparing it to the first Avenger because of the war. I don't want her second movie to get compared to Winter Soldier, which, in my personal opinion, is highly overrated. But that's just my personal opinion. You know, others don't feel that way. That's their personal opinion. Anyway, I just didn't want her to fall into that getting compared to, because she's always gonna get compared to. As long as she's running around with that shield, she gonna always get compared to Captain America. But without it, then they start comparing her to Superman. So she's never gonna be a character where she's not gonna be compared to one or the other. It's just gonna always be there, you know. Is she a female Superman? Is she a female Captain America? She gonna always be compared to those two characters. That's just the way it is. You know, just like a lot of female characters get compared to her, she's gonna be compared to Superman or Captain America, depending on how you portray that character. Anyway, I still say World War II would be the best bet to go, but it's not my decision. Moving on. Okay. I saw a little bit of Supergirl. I didn't watch the whole thing. I didn't watch enough to give an opinion on that particular episode. I do like the fact that they got Jimmy and Miss Luthor hooking up. What's her name? Lena, Lex's sister. I like that. That's cool. I was pissed off when they pulled Jimmy off of being Supergirl's love interest, but I can roll with this one. Anyway, Black Lightning, saw that episode. It was pretty good. A little awkward. Usually fathers don't ask those type of questions to their daughter's potential boo, but whew, there was some awkwardness in this particular episode. So hey, it was funny, man. I had to ask myself who writing this stuff though, because that was awkward. Didn't see Arrow. Like I said, still waiting on that season to end so I can binge watch the season. Flash, I kind of got behind on Flash, so I'm gonna have to do a massive catch up on Flash. And yeah, but this just came down the pipe. What I just heard. That I just heard about. It's it's called Metropolis. Metropolis is supposed to be like Gotham on Fox, but it's called Metropolis, and it's supposed to be an upcoming TV show. So DC announced Superman prequel TV series Metropolis. It said Krypton isn't the only Superman prequel coming to TV on Tuesday, DC Entertainment and Warner Brothers Television announced that the companies are working on a new TV series called Metropolis, which is set to take place before Superman start being a hero. So we don't even know how far that this is going to go. It says Gotham producers teaming for a Superman prequel series, Metropolis. Not really sure on all the facts on that. Metropolis live action TV show will have Lois Lane and Lex Luthor as X-Files style investigators. I guess that's like before everything went sour between the two individuals. Which, you know, sound kind of cool. Oh man, it sound kind of cool. So don't know. We don't know if this is gonna be part of the DCEU. We don't know if it's just a standalone, gonna stand on its own like Gotham is. We don't know if it's gonna be related to Gotham. We don't know nothing about this particular show and what's it gonna be about. But it sounds like it might be pretty cool. At least to me. I know a lot of people like, shut up. Give it a shot first, man. Shoot, they hadn't even started filming yet. And people already hating on it. Oh, and another big talk of the town is the DC streaming service, which, I mean, y'all know most likely I'm gonna get it. So ain't no sense me pretending. Ain't no sense me acting like I'm not gonna get it, cause you know I'm gonna get it. Cause they're gonna have everything on the DC. DC is launching a streaming service with a gaggle of superheroes. If I said that right. Another streaming service, also another DC show. That's cool. And some of the shows that they already talking about they're going to have, it's going to be a live action Teen Titans. Going to be a animated Young Justice season 3 and an animated Harley Quinn series. So that's going to be cool to watch. That's going to be really cool to watch. And hopefully it'll have a lot of other content from DC. And like I said, that's gonna be something cool to see. I'm trying to check on something here. Okay, it's Watchmen, Nicole Castle with a K to direct HBO pilot from, and it's supposed to be The Watchmen. The Watchmen is gonna be on HBO. Oh, another series for DC. I said, yeah, that'll be cool. And it's going to be done by a female director. And hey, we're going to see what she can do with The Watchmen on HBO. Got to make sure I got HBO. Got to make sure I got HBO so I can watch The Watchmen. I like The Watchmen. I like the movie. There was it wasn't an actual show, I don't think. There was what you would call it, an opening credit, intro for a Watchmen cartoon that used to be on YouTube, but I don't know if it's still on YouTube. I seen it a couple of times years ago, right about the time when Watchmen was like, I say about a year old, the movie. But I hadn't seen it since. If I can find it, I would definitely let you see it too. Anyway, Gotham, March the 1st. Can't wait. Ready for some new Gotham action. I don't know who it is from this particular show. It's supposed to have something to do with Flash. Still be hearing a lot of rumors and stuff that's not like what you would call true. But when it comes to Flash, especially if we're talking about the movie, you know, we want all the information that we can get here to try to figure out if and when the movie is going to come out. They said, what? Flash and Glee crossover. Oh, that's a fan fiction thing. It's a Flash and Glee crossover fan fiction with over 76 stories. Come in to read stories. Man, get out of here. These people always doing crazy stuff. So he's supposed to be dancing and stuff and singing and stuff. The Flash is plotting a Glee reunion as its cast. Grant Gustin, who plays the character on the CW series, will be reunited with his Glee co-star Max. Oh, okay. So this is a guy who played in Glee with Flash. I didn't know he played in Glee. And they supposed to have like an episode where they have like a Glee-like episode where they do whatever they did on the show, because I never watched it. Never watched it. Not one clip. So I know nothing about it. So y'all gotta talk to me. Y'all gotta tell me about that. And so they're starting to promote the new season of iZombie. So hey, iZombie be coming back, and I'm 2 seasons behind on iZombie. So that's gonna be a long getting caught up. Binge watching on the iZombie. But anyway, I'll show you the little promo, little clip for iZombie, and we'll leave you with that, because that's the end of this episode. All the info I got. So like I said, we're gonna leave you with this clip, and we'll see you next time at the movies. You have a good one.
We're Zombie Town, packaging human brains by day, cleaning them out of the grinders by night. You'd probably enjoy licking the brain bowls clean.
Of course, I'm fine.
This new world's gonna take some getting used to. Are you a zombie or zombie lover?
Someone is selling brains on the black market.
That is not an easy thing to see. That's about to get real.
iZombie season premiere Monday, February 26th on the CW.
Cliff, Clive, to what do we owe the pleasure?